before I decide to make this video on Thanksgiving, I'm just making it now, getting it out of the way, because this is a very interesting game. Friday afternoon, Eagles at home in all black against the Chicago Bears. They better mean business if they're wearing all black. I'm sorry, but because usually we wear those on the blackout nights, but we're not wearing them on a blackout night. We're wearing them in a must-win situation right here. Not for the division. This is not a must-win. Though if we had beaten the Cowboys last week, this would be for the division. But regardless, this is for playoff seeding. This is for keeping in contention with the Rams, who we own a tiebreaker over, for that number one seed. And in general, the Chicago Bears right now are riding a massive, massive high as they lead their own division. The alliance must come to an end. The Bears went 3-0 against the NFC East. Now they play the Eagles. We went 3-0 against the NFC North. Now we play the Bears. Reed Blankenship is expected to play through his injury. It's a thigh injury. He should be okay and ready to go. And as far as I'm concerned, Makuba out for the season. Outside of that, everybody else is day-to-day and okay for the most part. And I know everybody's frustrated, myself included. I've been very vocal about Kevin Patullo over the last 3 weeks. But if there's any game where he needs to show up and mean business, and I mean it mean business, I'm tired of this, play not to lose crap, playing, aggressive and being overall very creative and fun for a specific portion of the game. Make it literally make it a point to start and finish a game trying to put up points. I'm tired of this because we cannot just get ahead and then rely on Saquon and the offensive line to run out the clock afterwards. I think it's been abundantly clear since week 4 that that's just not an option anymore. This team has to be able to continue to stay aggressive, make drives last, whether it's running the football, throwing the football, it doesn't matter, keeping the opposing offense off the field and our defense off the field. Because the reason why we got guys like Makuba and Blankenship getting hurt is because they're out there for 45 minutes of a game. Literally. They're out there for so much of a game. We're relying on them so heavily to keep us winning by 3 to 6 to 10 points, and eventually it all cracks and they all fall. And that's exactly what happened against the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday. Very reminiscent of when the defense completely and utterly collapsed against the San Francisco 49ers 2 years ago. Not to that level, of course, because that was a complete and utter meltdown and it lasted weeks. This is on the offensive side we're talking, not the defense eventually finally being, worn too thin. No. I'm talking the offense, just completely malfunctioning to the level that they did on Sunday. They cannot risk doing that on Friday against a conference rival who's in first place, tied with us. We need to win this game, and I believe they will. But what will the score be? I don't know. If the offense shows up for at least 3 quarters, it could be 31-21. If they show up for a half a game, it could be 27-26. I don't freaking know, and if they don't show up at all, it could be freaking, regardless of who wins, it could be 17 to 14. I don't freaking know. I don't know what team we're going to see, but they're wearing the all black unis, so they have to show up and show out. I'm giving them a 20, just get 4 touchdowns, 28-21. I think that's the final score. Let me know your thoughts. And happy freaking Thanksgiving, y'all. Enjoy the holiday. Let's hope to God that of all the teams to root for against the dreaded Dallas Cowboys, it's the goddamn Kansas City Chiefs. Let's hope that they can win and make my Thursday a little bit more bearable, Enjoy your holiday, y'all. I'll see y'all Friday afternoon. Peace out.